Hello Scorpio and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading. This will be from January the 30th to February the 5th, 2023 for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So I hope you're well. Remember, this reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates as always. I'm going to do two parts to this reading this week, Scorpio. I just felt like it. So the first reading is going to be the main reading that I always do. Then there's going to be a second part where we're looking at broader energies now. It might well be just more cards come out that reaffirm the main reading, but not always. Sometimes we can get additional messages and insights in different areas of our life. So may well be additional messages that we get out of the second part. Let's see what we have for you, Scorpio. To start your reading, what do we have, please? We have the Hanged Man. Waiting. Stillness. Three of Swords, Three of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, Temperance, we have the Ten of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. Let's see what we have. I'm going to pull an extra card for the Hanged Man. You've been waiting, but let's see. Clarify the Hanged Man, please, for Scorpio. Two of Wands. Yeah, the Two of Wands can sometimes be about indecision. Sometimes linked with fear of the unknown as well. So staying put. Let's see what we have. The Nine of Wands. There's a sense of someone holding back. And you're just like, I've been waiting and waiting to see whether this was going to go anywhere. But it just doesn't seem to be going anywhere, you know? It's like... there could be somebody who is reserved, who's holding back here, Scorpio, from taking things forward in some way. Because the Three of Swords can actually be even by not doing the thing that you're wanting, by realizing that it's not going anywhere. You're just at a certain point and that's it. And you've been seeing if it was going to change, but it hasn't. This can cause you to come to a point or a decision here. Because there's a potential of a painful breakup by seeing the truth. Clarify that Temperance energy. The Page of Wands. Yeah, this can be about moving in a new direction. Or action needs to be taken. Yeah, this just feels like this is two people in a relationship. There is one person that's been waiting and left hanging. That's the energy. Left hanging. I don't know if it's going anywhere. They just don't seem to, they seem always resistant to moving things forward in some way. So it looks like some level of balance is needed in this situation, in the sense of someone realizing that they're going to have to give ground if they want to keep this person and avoid a painful breakup. Action is needed. Prompt somebody into action and it might well be that that's where you have opposing energies here that need to be kind of like meet in the middle to find resolution in some way. We have the Three of Cups, and this is collaborative energy, the Three of Cups, coming together in celebration and joy and harmony. The Ten of Cups, this is really marriage, long-term committed relationships. It's a lovely energy here. Family, home, everything falling into place and feeling fulfilled and happy and content. I mean, this is a lovely energy. It just looks like someone is saying, okay, I'm going to have to give ground in some way, because I see that there's the potential of this breakup coming. So I'm going to have to meet somebody halfway in order to keep this person, make them happy in some way. Let's see what we have with that. Three of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, the Seven of Wands, they've been defensive energy, standing their ground, digging their heels in. It's collaborative. Collaboration is needed. Or it might well be people in your community or somebody important saying that to them. Yeah, the Magician. Yeah, they've been defensive about manifesting the Four of Wands, but realize it's time. They realize it's time. There's a sense of now's the time. I'm going to have to give ground, or else I could potentially lose this person by not taking action, keeping them hanging. It's like action is taken here. Yeah, the defensive energy that I'm seeing here is to defend and protect and not lose the relationship. That's what I'm getting. They're manifesting, they're taking action to turn negative to positive, ideas into reality, base metal to gold. This is the energy of saying, let's do it, let's go for it, let's move things forward. The four of Wands might be buying a home, moving in together, can be adoption, can be having children, marriage, levels to that. But this is the energy here of progressing a relationship because it's time. Because one person's thinking it's not going anywhere, they've been reluctant to move forward in this, and I've just been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Well, it's time. This is to defend and protect and not lose, to, not lose this person. I'm going to have to give ground. Two of Swords. Yeah, this is... Deep down we know what we need to do with the Two of Swords energy. It's to look at the thing that we haven't looked at. This is the energy here of somebody has been holding back, and now it's time to look at the thing that they haven't been wanting to look at in order to defend and protect. The Three of Pentacles, come to some kind of compromise, collaborate. Everybody gets something out of it with the Three of Pentacles. But this person hasn't wanted to. It feels like they've been holding back from doing that. But now flexibility is needed. Some level of compromise, negotiation, coming to an agreed way forward is needed to turn something around. The Wheel of Fortune is divine timing and orchestration. Really, the message would be, if you don't look at this, then there's the potential for heartbreak. But if something is looked at, then change can happen. So this is the energy here of time. Now is the time to act. Feels like this person is realizing. I feel that they're connected to you in terms of love here, Scorpio. This feels like a powerful relationship reading. It's time to act. Because someone's not happy. They don't feel the relationship is going anywhere. And they've just been left hanging. And it's because the other person didn't want to take action or move things forward or be flexible in any way, shape or form, even to look at the other person's point of view. This is where that really does seem to change this week, is what I'm getting. So any advice for Scorpio before we do part 2 of the reading, which I think we will get more confirmation cards on that anyway. What do we have for Scorpio, please? Three of Wands. Yeah, and the Ace of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands. Yeah. This feels here, Scorpio, that there's a practical forward movement, conversation, communication. It could be practical in terms of solid commitment as well. This can be the beginnings of emotional stability and security, the Ace of Pentacles, an emotional commitment, next level commitment in some way, and forward movement on that, because they don't want you to turn your back on the situation here. They want to keep you. So they're moving forward on that basis. It feels like some kind of solid commitment is offered to you here. That could, like I said, that could be what I've said before: marriage, children, home, adoption, moving in together, buying a home together even, some emotional commitment in some way. But it looks like they don't want you to walk away, so they're moving forward. They're prepared to move forward. Starts with communication, I feel. This is all about they're open to talking and moving forward now. Feels a real turnaround. I mean, that's what the Wheel of Fortune can bring as well. But the message would be, if that didn't happen, then there's likely a breakup. Okay. So let's see what we have for you, Scorpio. Part 2. It does feel like it ends well. Let's just shuffle these cards. And then we're going to start with heart. We're going to look at health areas, abundance areas, and the unexpected. Okay, what do we have for Scorpio, please, for the week? Heart-centered energies first. Thank you, 2 cards. Yeah, we've got wait again. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. I feel somebody's been waiting too long. With this, we have healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. Yeah, an opportunity to resolve it. We have secret admirers. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting you know. Yeah, I feel this is your current person, though. Secretly, they know what needs to be done, and they're knowing that they need to respond to the situation. And it looks like they're going to here. They're going to here, Scorpio. I actually wanted to say Pisces then, so you might be dealing with a Pisces. Okay. You know, sometimes these cards come out for a reason as well. For those of you looking for love, separate to the reading that we've just seen, there could be somebody around you, a secret admirer. So what do we have for Scorpio? Heart-centered energies for the week, thank you. I've got 4 cards and I've pulled it this way. We have the 10 of Rods and the 4 of Cups. Yeah, so they've not been wanting to offer you something here because they've been carrying a weight from the past that they haven't released from, but it looks like they have an opportunity to release from it now. I feel this person's got history, and it's history that's getting in the way. It's almost like that third wheel, if you like. It's something that's got in the way from, it's like they've been carrying baggage from the past in some way. I mean, really, this could be anything, like a past relationship. You know, it could well be historically as a child, you know, their parents divorced and they were all worried about that kind of commitment in some way. I mean, it could well be a number of things, but they've been carrying baggage. But they're releasing from it. I like that, the Sun and the Six of Pentacles, reaching out, offering something to you, light after dark. It brings happiness and joy and resolution to your situation. The Sun is a card of good news, celebration, joy, happiness, because they're going to release from whatever this is. I like that. This is offering, this is giving and receiving. Somebody's seeing through your eyes. This is that exchange energy of giving and receiving, giving you what you want. One person shouldn't take more than they give, the other person shouldn't give more than they take. Is that sense of equilibrium and harmony that makes a good relationship. This week they're reaching out, offering you something, and it looks like of more, because it's time to restore balance and harmony. And it looks like it will do the job. The Sun is a card of good news, celebration, joy, happiness, and harmony and healing. Because they see the light. They realize it's time. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what else we get for you. What do we have in terms of health areas? Health areas for Scorpio, thank you. Animals. Animal instinct. It might also be animals are important to you this week. Can be very good in terms of stress relief, very good in terms of exercise, certainly in terms of health areas. You know, sometimes it can be when you might be getting new additions to, you know, into your life in terms of animals. So animals might be important to you this week. But this can also be trusting your instinct in a situation as well, in order to bring a healthy reality your way. So let's see what we have. This is that survivalist energy. And that was what I was getting with the defending and protecting energy. In order to keep this person, I'm going to have to do more. Offer more. Give more. That's what I was saying. The Seven of Wands. They're realizing forward movement is needed. They're going to have to move forward. Progress. Positive forward shifts that bring positive change. This is the energy here that I was talking about. They're realizing that they're going to have to move forward in order to keep you. Yeah, I was seeing if I was getting in any messages in any other area of life, but I'm really not. It just felt really clearly that message. It does feel like a healthy outcome, though. Something is really lifted, and there seems like real positive shifts here, Scorpio. Again, this can be about communication as well. It looks like it starts with communication, and all of a sudden, they're like, why don't we move forward in this? Why don't we buy a home? Why don't we move the relationship forward? This just feels like any reservation that they had is just overcome, and they're just like, let's go, let's move forward. Positive shifts. This could be quite unexpected. Let's see what we have. What do we have for Scorpio? Abundance areas. Abundance can be energetic. It can also be money, career. So let's see what we get for you. Goddess of the Moon, trusting your intuition. Sometimes we just have to surrender and trust and do what's right as well. This is instinctive energy. This is intuitive. Number 52, surrendering and trusting. Yeah, I've got Daughter Romance, number 33. This is a new beginning or next level. A new door is opening up for you. Yeah, somebody has been indecisive. That's what I was seeing at the beginning, the two of Wands. Did I see that at the beginning? I feel like I've seen that, maybe just energetically. Let's see what we have. What do we have for Scorpio? Thank you. It feels like the Two of Wands energy there, you know, about stepping into the unknown, because it's about abundance. There could be some practical thing associated with this, like property, putting down roots. Yeah, the Devil. And the Eight of Cups. I'm going to pull one more for that, the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a realization here through indecision has been this person's enslavement. Staying at that crossroads and not actually moving forward is a form of enslavement, and it's been their behavioral pattern that this person is liberating from. Now, that Devil energy, it just feels like being in a comfort zone in some way and not wanting to push past the boundary. But then realizing that that could cause them to potentially lose a relationship. Again, someone walking away and starting a brand new path on, moving in a new direction. So this can be the energy here, Scorpio, of realizing that action is needed. There's a new beginning, and sometimes we just have to surrender and trust intuitively of what the right thing to do is, which is what I was saying, because there's been a stuck energy, and that's been the Devil. Now, I will also say here, Scorpio, in money terms, because I know we're talking about, this can be something that affected love and romance. It might well be an additional message for some of you. But there's an opportunity to potentially walk away from a toxic work situation because there's good news coming in this week. So if you've been waiting for that new path to unfold for you, if you've been stuck at a crossroads, wondering which way it's going to go, it looks like there's good news for you this week. This can be good news to do with a new opportunity that allows you to walk away from a toxic situation. Again, the Devil can be unhealthy for us. There are things that we like about, you know, the Devil energy. You might like the place of work, you might like the job, you might have a friend or two, but fundamentally something's become more and more of an issue and you just want to turn your back on it now. So again, this can be a boss, you know, a boss, corporate ethics, corporate culture, a team dynamic, but something hasn't served your highest good. It can be linked to ego, controlling behavior, power struggles, manipulation, all of that kind of thing. But it looks like you have an opportunity to potentially turn your back on a situation here, maybe walk towards something else, if that's the case with regard to money, career, finances, because I am doing this in your abundance energy. Just surrendering and trusting that that new beginning is happening for you and your relationship, because it could have affected other people in your life if you haven't been happy in your current situation. An opportunity to walk away might be on the cards here. Like I said, I pull out the readings the messages that I see, and it's not necessarily linked with the main reading. Okay, what do we have as the unexpected for Scorpio, please? Voyage. This is a journey. Things start moving forward. Yeah, I think that they're going to surprise you. This is like a turnaround of some kind. They've been secretly thinking about this and realizing that they have to do what's right. And it's just like all of a sudden they liberate from anything that's held them back. Part of that was past history. So let's see what that voyage is all about. In the unexpected, things start moving forward. The Knight of Cups, yeah, male or female, somebody offers love. Why? Because they realize change needs to happen. They need to be more flexible and adaptable in order to keep you. Not being afraid to move forward and make clear choices about moving things forward to a more solid, committed level. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah. And this is the Knight of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and Knight of Pentacles. They're following it up with a solid, it's a solid commitment energy. Yeah. It's like I feel that they've been trapped in some kind of fear of moving forward, as best I can describe it. And there's history here, Scorpio. I don't feel it's with you. I feel it's past history that has left a mark on them, subconscious fears, anxiety in some way. But it definitely feels like that survivalist instinct, realizing that they're going to have to step up and move forward. This could actually come in as a surprise for you. It looks like a happy surprise, but it definitely feels like a positive surprise, because it's like they've been withholding, and then all of a sudden there just seems that forward movement here, offer of commitment. Again, could be something practical as well, like buying a home, buying a property of some kind as well. But it definitely feels like all of a sudden there's just this positive change. It's like this energy change within them where they're just liberating from what's been holding them back and moving forward. It's lovely. And it brings them growth, actually, because it feels like they've been their own enslaver in some way. But it's affected you as well. It's kept you stuck as well. Yeah, we have prosperity. Archangel Ariel, your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. That's what I'm seeing here. For some of you, there could well be some good things in terms of money career happening for you. The Page of Pentacles is very good news in money terms, as is the Knight of Pentacles with offers and opportunities. So there could well be on that basis here, Scorpio. But prosperity might well be practical things like really putting down roots. Could even be buying a home, property, putting an offer on a home, or going in search of one, because you're entering a more prosperous period. Again, relationship harmony. Archangel Raguel. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are now being resolved. I love that. You know what? You know, when I was talking about the comfort zone, I've got comfort. Archangel Azrael. I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. That's lovely. Okay, final message. Final message for Scorpio. It's just a great release this week, and it's very positive. This is the kind of conversation that you have when they're worried about losing you, and yeah, the other message that I'm getting with this, Scorpio, is if somebody else has come on the scene and they might feel threatened, that might also make them step up. That could be an energy too. That might be an additional thing for some of you, but there could be a little bit of something might prompt them to action, might prompt them to wake up here. But it just feels like as soon as they start moving forward and say, yeah, let's do it. Why didn't I do this before? You know, it's that kind of energy. I don't know what was holding me back. Yeah. Yeah. I get it. We have Fox shadow work. There are no shadows without light. And we have Snake, Kundalini rising. Channel your creative passion and sensuality. Welcome the transformation. Snake is a deeply transformative energy. It involves surrender. It does involve surrender. We have Crane, surrender. Let go of limiting beliefs. This is so bang on with the reading. Be as expansive in your thoughts as your soul is. And that will be the advice too. It's like limitations have been placed on a relationship, and all of a sudden there's this you're freed from those kind of like shackles. It's lovely. That's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful week. I will see you next time.